When I went to the mall and I got a pretty large stack of stuff. I got some movies from FYE, a movie from Target. I got a lot of Funko Pops. I guess we'll just start with what I picked up at Hot Topic. I only picked up 4 items. Lately, when I've gone into Hot Topic, they have just not had Funko Pops on clearance. And the ones that they've had forever, like just random ones that I didn't want. This time I went in there, they actually changed out some of the stock and they had some good stuff. So I bought 3 Pops on clearance. Because they're also buy one, get one for $1. So all this costs like a little over like 21 bucks or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, because I bought Mike Wazowski, this pop pin. I love Monsters Inc. I still need to get the movie. I have Monsters University on Blu-ray behind me, but I don't have Monsters Inc. for whatever reason. My favorite show on Disney Plus is Monsters at Work. That's right, I like it more than Mandalorian and all the Marvel shows. I love Monsters at Work, and I cannot deal with news coming out that there isn't going to be a second season. I'm still holding hope. They haven't announced it, but yeah. And we got this little pop pin of Mike, so that was really cool to find on clearance, because, you know, these pop pins are cool, but a lot of them you can't get cheap, and they're 15 bucks, and it's like, I could get this full-size Funko Pop, right, for 10 bucks, or 12 bucks, depending, right, and occasionally 15, and then I'm getting this, and this is just not comparable to this in my eyes. It just isn't, but that's just me. So I picked up the Guardian from Samurai Jack. This character is awesome, if you haven't seen that episode. I really hate what they did with him in season 5. I'm not going to spoil it, but this pop is amazingly designed. I mean, it just, and, well, I thought his head would turn straight, but I guess it doesn't. But this is an awesomely designed pop, character in the show, in his episode. He was a fan favorite in one of the episodes the one episode he was in, and then season 5 just kind of destroyed that. Then I got the High Priestess from Samurai Jack as well, which this is a cool character in the episode, so I grabbed that one. She was not an important character in my eyes, but just a cool design looking pop. Not a great character though, but you know, she's necessary to what happens in the season, but not really some character that I'm like goggling over like the Guardian. I really love that character. Then I picked up, oh well, I guess I didn't show you. I picked up the White Lantern Sinestro. This is a 2021 Comic-Con exclusive, which was a virtual con that year because, you know, Comic-Con didn't happen because of COVID, but this figure looks amazing. I really love Green Lantern, like comics and stuff. They're my favorite DC characters and just have not been done justice. I wish we'd get another Green Lantern animated series like the CGI one that they did, like 2D this time, and really, you know, be good and like on HBO Max or something, but we'll see if that ever happens. Next couple things I got the sticker because it was like $2 on clearance at FYE of Space Jam. I'm gonna put that on my pin board. It's like a cool sticker. You know, I didn't hate Space Jam 2 like a lot of people. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but you know, what can you do? Then I got this fig pin of Taskmaster. I'm trying to get it out and I can't get it out for whatever reason, so I'm gonna have to like figure out that later on. I tried to get it out earlier, but I couldn't do it. But I'm gonna put that on my pin board. And then this was 30 bucks originally, this Box Lunch exclusive Tinkerbell, and I asked them how much it was because they were up high, you know, bigger figures, like up on the wall. And I asked her, how much are those? She's like, well, they are on sale for like 20 bucks, but it's all 50% off all clearance, so it's like 10 bucks. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta grab that then. I don't know. Box Lunch has actually been getting better about their clearance, because I used to go in there with their clearance, and it was like a clearance, but it wasn't really, like, if you know what I mean. It was one of those clearance deals that you're like, that's not a deal, like, what is this? But this one I grabbed. you know, from the scene in Peter Pan, you go, it's a cool base. Just looks cool. And I don't love Peter Pan that much, but Tinkerbell's alright, you know. I think that's a cool looking pop. Though I did pick one with kind of sloppy paint jobs. A lot of this paint's just kind of all over the place, but whatever. It's fine. It's just going to sit in my cabinet. So, you know, that was cool. Then I grabbed some movies at FYE. Because, you know, I always grab movies at FYE when I'm in the mall. Because I want to support them. Because they went away. They had a store that shut down. And then they moved into the mall. And I was so happy to have them back. And so whenever I see movies for really cheap, they do like 3 for $15 or whatever. I buy some movies from them. And, you know, some very cool stuff there, you know, I'm picking up. And so I just went and grabbed some stuff. So I spent like $20 movies, which isn't bad. First one I grabbed, this one I've never seen. I think I've heard of it. I'm not really sure, but the cast was really good. It was $5. Chris Hemsworth, Josh Peck, you know, Isabel Lucas and Jeffrey D. Morgan and some other people that I don't really recognize, but I do think this cast sounds great. And it was a 20th Century Fox movie. A lot of those movies are going out of print because of Disney Plus. You have Disney owning Fox. It has digital. I don't know if the digital works, but because this is an older title, I guess. But it was $5, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this movie, but I'm not sure. And it was $5 though, so I'm gonna check that out. This was also $5, but I got this mainly because it was a 3 for $15 deal, and if I got these 3 titles, it would be $15. And so I thought, okay, there's not too many other titles I want. This is a $5 Blu-ray with two movies in it. So, you know, 3 for $15, pretty good deal. So I should just grab it. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I think I've heard of this one. I think I've heard good things about that one. No Strings Attached. I don't really know about that one. This one I'm kind of like iffy on, but this one right here, it's got Matthew McConaughey in it, and I like Matthew McConaughey, so $5 for 2 romantic comedies, which I'll be honest, you know, I kind of dabble in that genre. I like some romantic comedies every now and then, so $5. I grabbed BC Atlas, The World of Natural World. This is like a multi-disc set, and it's got cool stuff in it, and it's just, you know, for $5, I thought, why not? And it's BBC, and BBC usually puts out pretty good documentaries, so I have grabbed some ones from the Dollar Tree that have not been the best, to be honest. But that's, I guess, what you do risk when you go buy shit from the Dollar Tree, I guess. But, you know, like that. Then this one I was very happy to find, Charlotte's Web on DVD. I think this is out of print. And I do, let's see if I, yeah, it's down here. I do have the remake, and I have the book over there. This was a childhood favorite for me. Fun story. When I was, I don't even know how old I was. You know, I don't know how many theaters still do this, but during the summer they have a dollar movie, and it's always a kids movie. They do it very early in the morning, and you can go take your kid and go to a movie for $1, right? And they're usually older kids titles. Like, they're not new movies that they're giving you $1. They're ones that have been out like a while. So like Despicable Me is one that they'll do now, or like some will do Shrek or other things like that, right? So it's like kind of just the mainstream ones. But this one was there, and we always went and saw this one, me and my mom, all the time during the summer. $1. I can't tell you how many times I saw this one. I bought it on Blu-ray. I don't like this movie that much anymore. It's not a horrible movie. It's just okay. But it's one of those movies, because it's so sentimental, I have it on Blu-ray. And I like the book quite a bit. And it's a great story. If you've never read Charlotte's Web, even though it is a kid's book, it's actually just legitimately a great book. And this movie is the Hanna-Barbera. Basically, Hanna-Barbera made a couple theatrical animated movies back in the day. This is one of the ones that they did. This doesn't have a Blu-ray. It is put out Paramount, so they're kind of going into their back catalog of titles and putting out Blu-rays for some of these DVDs that don't have Blu-rays. But I grabbed it on DVD just in case they never do that, because there's a chance, you know, when this movie came out, 1973. So this is a pretty old movie. So who knows if they'll ever actually do that? But it's I think I've seen this one. I know I've seen the direct-to-video sequel to this one. I don't know about that, but I think I remember my mom really liking this one as a kid. I swear she showed me it at some point, but for the life of me, I can't remember anything about it. Maybe because it wasn't like the live action one where I rewatched that one over and over again, because I didn't really rewatch this one to my memory. But again, my memory's hazy there, so I don't know if I've actually seen this movie. So this might be an interesting watch for me. And I do like owning Hanna-Barbera stuff on DVD and Blu-ray, because I love Hanna-Barbera. Who doesn't? If you know of Hanna-Barbera, you gotta love them. You know, Scooby-Doo, Flintstones, Jetsons, all that kind of stuff. So that's always fun. And then there's some other rated titles in there too. You know, that they got in their huge library of shit. And then I got Ron's Gone Wrong on Blu-ray because I needed this. This was at Target. I actually almost bought this the other day. It was $15 on Blu-ray, and I know the 4K is like $20, but every time I go into Target, they don't have the 4K, and I really just want to own it. Like, I don't really care for a movie like this if it's in 4K. Like, if this was something like Into the Spider-Verse, right? Like, something that's so technologically amazing with its animation. Okay, 4K, yes, please. Don't even bother with the Blu-ray. This isn't that. This is a pretty good movie. I love it. I got a plushie, a couple figures on my shelf. You know, I really do love this movie. I do want to rewatch it again. And this is one I'm probably going to show to other people. Because if you haven't seen this movie, it's super underrated. It's super good. I absolutely adore it for the movie it is. So, yeah, I grabbed this and you got Blu-ray DVD, you know. Nothing too special. Kind of sucks that it didn't have a slipcover. But I don't even know if they did a slipcover for this one. A lot of those Disney titles are getting lazier and lazier with them. We're not getting slipcovers. We're not getting steelbooks for some of these. You know, they're getting lazier and lazier. And it's unfortunate. But, you know, that's why I don't buy Disney titles that much. Also, the pricing is just ridiculously overpriced nowadays. Though they're starting to get cheaper. Like $15 already. Pretty good deal. Like, sometimes you'd have to wait months for these things to go on sale. Now it's like a couple weeks, you know, but this one has been out since like I think January, December. But yeah, great movie. I can't wait to rewatch it. So yeah, you can let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.